Hello everyone, Jen here. We have a really special review this week for Shogun for episode 8 titled The Abyss of Life. Because wow, it was probably the most dramatic and emotional episode we've had so far. Be warned, this video will contain spoilers up until episode 8, but nothing from outside sources such as the book. At this point, I'm really starting to appreciate the bigger picture that this series has drawn. Loose ends are getting tied up, expectations are being set for what's to come, and we harken back to a lot of details from earlier in the season, how important moments affect the characters in the present. The people we've come to know, love, or hate have all changed for better or for worse, and the resolutions are becoming clearer. Some will have bitter ends, and others may have something more hopeful. We've hit 11 out of 10 on the drama meter now. I wonder if it can get any more intense. Before I go into plot stuff, I have to say, I think this episode may have solidified an Emmy nomination for Hiroyuki Sanada. The ending scene, where he lets Lord Hiramatsu, his closest friend and ally, have to commit suicide, that was absolutely devastating. There are many actors who have been talented for years, but it can take a long time before that role comes around that brings them the attention they deserve. All the actors in the scene should be praised for their parts. I got quite teary-eyed from the whole scene, and even so, I knew that something was beyond what meets the eye. Even while everyone in the room was shocked, the truth is revealed that it is all a bluff, one that Lord Toranaga is holding on to the death, in order to save Japan. He positively hates the sacrifice he had to make, as he is genuinely a non-cruel person. But above all, he will not reveal his inner heart or his inner intentions. This is the essence of a true leader, and one who has the will to become a shogun. John Blackthorne, who has kind of been on the back burner for several episodes, is finally coming full circle with his arc. He has lived among the Japanese for months now, speaks a basic level of their language, and coexists peacefully with those around him. When he has a chance to meet his men once again, he gets an existential crisis and realizes that he no longer belongs with them. He had less in common with the Englishmen that he beat in the street than with the Japanese foreigners around him. So while he wanted to get off Japan as soon as possible, he realized he may have nowhere to turn to. He's a man without a home. However, his resilience doesn't make him collapse in despair, but once again he seeks to change his fate and perhaps restore order to the land by helping Toranaga's clan in any way possible. Even while Toranaga himself is supposedly giving up, John wants to fight for him, and he makes an unlikely alliance with Lord Yabushige, which I find one of the most amusing parts of this story so far. Remember, it was Lord Yabushige who ordered one of John's crewmen to be boiled alive while he reveled in the screams. Now, after everything they've been through, John and Yabushige realize they have more in common than they first thought. They both believe in carving out their own path, no matter what others say. Finally, at the end of the episode, the audience peers into what will ultimately be Operation Crimson Sky, the attack on Osaka. Toranaga mourns his reckless son and the loyal friend who seemed to have died for nothing, but not to him. His master plan is almost ready to set in motion, and one of his key pawns is in fact Lady Mariko, who has prepared herself for this moment for a long time. She is ready to commit her ultimate sacrifice to her lord, which I think all of us can guess is an infiltration mission and assassination of Lord Ishido. I do believe she'll confront Lady Ochiba as well, but Ochiba will decide her fate if she decides to surrender or not. They have a long history together with a lot of pain, but it's possible they could reconcile last moment. As to Toranaga's whole plan, I think there's still a lot of surprises to come. So this is how everything lays out at this time. Lord Ishido is about to claim full control of Japan and solidify his power with a marriage to Lady Ochiba. Lord Toranaga and his most loyal followers will enter Osaka in preparation for their punishment. Meanwhile, Yabushige and John prepare their own surprise attack to use their ship and cannons against Osaka, and they think they're doing it covertly, but Toranaga already knows their intent and sends Mariko with them. Still, he can pretend ignorance when the time comes, and Lady Mariko can use this chance to position herself in the right place, where she will be able to reveal her true colors and have a chance for revenge. In the surprise attack, it's possible many will die for the cause, including Mariko, but I hope others will join in with her, such as Lady Fuji, and we can certainly expect really great action as all the lords of Toranaga's clan take up arms and fight in the castle. I think in the final episode, if not a two-part finale, we will get a giant spectacle of this attack. It's been weeks of build up to this moment, and I can feel that when it happens, the payoff is going to be spectacular. That concludes my thoughts for now. Are you guys just as excited for the ending? Has this show reached legendary status for you yet? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Thank you for watching again, and see you guys next time. Take care.